It was crazy. It was 1 o'clock on a Saturday and we were up first. That was wild. Fesgar ma hula dunya, smisha kalan haminam hinadar vo gunrul, and you are watching the very first Kurst Lichter from the world's only Gaelic metalcore band. So this video is going to be basically stuff that you've never seen, stuff you've never heard, my thoughts / the band's thoughts and things that have happened with the band, shows that we've got coming up. Basically things that you will not see anywhere else. #exclusive. And we're going to start with Belladrum. It was our very first show, and headline summary, it went better than any of us predicted, because we were sort of joking in rehearsals. Imagine we get like a mosh pit. I was actually in rehearsal when we were going through the full set, like jokingly, kind of split it down the middle, ha ha ha. And it actually happened, which was crazy. It was 1 o'clock on a Saturday and we were up first. That was wild. Krachtje. Yeah, it could not have gone better. Of course, we're all very self-conscious / hypercritical of our own performance. I definitely learned a couple of things. Number one, I was so hot out there and I got really blown up quite quickly, as you can see from this clip here, like puffing out my cheeks. My clean singing definitely suffers the more out of breath I am, but also it was super hot, so I'm gonna blame that too. And number two, I did not physically warm up. I did like a vocal exercises for about 15-20 minutes. But I did not do like stretches of any kind, and then just went into a 40-minute cardio workout with headbanging and like spin kicks and two-steps. So I was paying for that for genuinely like 3 days after the show. Shout out to the people in the crowd who like started the circle pits, and because it does take a brave soul. I've been that person at local shows where someone has to get it going, and all it takes is like 1 or 2 people, and then eventually you get enough momentum. So massive shout out to you, Tap Life. Big shout out to Kenny Movraha. He was side stage filming a lot of stuff in landscape, which has been on our socials. That clip there, I think, summarizes it very well, because the whole set was just it was a total blur. And yeah, that's a good way to sum it up. And also Ben from Peak Perspective Studios, he shot this incredible reel. Some of you may have seen it already, but if not, it will be on our socials very soon. One thing which I'm going to put here in 360 camera footage, we got the camera from Kala. Unbelievably talented guys, like annoyingly talented. And shout out to Ivan, who got some incredible pictures as well. So they gave us the camera, and as you can see here, Paul took his shirt off towards the end of the set and just put us all to shame. Man has clearly been putting in the hours in the gym. And yeah, I mean, Mahane, you know, clearly put the work in. I gotta step my game up. And one final thing, I didn't take a change of clothes. I don't know why, I should have thought of that, but I was just in like stinky Boundaries merch for the rest of the day. Speaking of festivals, we have one more. It is in Ireland. It's our first overseas show. It's at Dornton Air, hashing Vidden. Technically, logistically tricky to make happen, but so excited and very privileged and honored to have been asked to play. So looking forward to doing that at the end of September. If you're watching this in October, to move faster, join the mailing list. But then after that, we have our first show in Glasgow, Glasgow, at the Hug and Pint. It's on November the 1st, which, FYI, is the day after Halloween. So I have suggested to the guys that we dress up. I would quite like to dress up. It's one of the only times of the year that you can justifiably dress up as the clown from It, and it not be like a infringement on the Ice Nine Kills gimmick. So, like genuinely, I would love to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I would love if other people, just, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If you want to dress up for that show at the Hug and Pint, it's going to be very sweaty, quite confined space with coil guns and kakihara, but I'm certainly dressing up. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but I will. It does bring in a wider question about on-stage aesthetic, or like, what do you wear when you're on stage? Because I would love to be like Noah Sebastian from Bad Omens in terms of how he dresses with that tank top / vest, but man has the tattoos and the guns to back it up. I have tattoo, this arm is bare, so I don't know, it's just I'm not quite there yet. But also then you have the Vincent from the Acacia Strain, whose signed drumhead I have behind me. He will go on stage quite a lot in like a cap and a hoodie. Look, it's a fun look. It's also very cozy, Gumakor still. But based on how much I move on stage, I think I would very quickly discard both. And I'm not Paul yet. Keishing, maybe I'll get on the creatine and the protein and up the gains, and then I can go on stage and do like a Caleb Shomo and just let it all hang out. Because you look, if you look like that, by all means, Keishing er aber skuma femel. Keishing. Let's talk about discount codes. There will be one, just FYI, for Black Friday in November. I will save that for next month's Kurslicher. And throughout the year, periodically, if you're on the mailing list, you will get a code. Lasaki, I think is the Gaelic word for discount. Talking of the merch, Christmas is coming. We think we're gonna do a pre-order Christmas jumper in red. It will not be knitted because I've did some inquiries for like custom knitted jumpers, and that is expensive, really expensive. So I'm thinking more just like classic like Christmas design, perhaps Nolik Creole, just Merry Christmas on a Gaelic, maybe like the Ghaol skull and the stag horns. But we'll do it as a pre-order, so I don't have like 60 Christmas jumpers just sitting in my house for the next year. So yeah, keep an eye on our socials for that. We'll do a lot of promo if and when that happens, which will probably be early November. Cum sul it. All right, last one for now, some new music. I was at 1056 and Victims on Friday night on Glasgow. It was amazing and was inspired by some of the stuff I was hearing. So it got me thinking about Gaelic psalm singing, which, if you are unfamiliar with it, sounds a bit like this. Scialach buk nu vamiog chait mi torunye if meadhanan guharach Lewis. Every Sunday we would go to church, and this is the kind of thing that you would either hear in, let's say, an evening service, or even just at home. That sort of music would be played on, I guess, a tape, and then eventually a CD. It has a really beautiful and almost like haunting air to it, and it's quintessential Gaelic music. So of course, with my Ghaol head on, I'm thinking, how can I pay homage to that without kind of overstepping the line and upsetting a lot of people? Because I do just want to put like a big silly breakdown over the top of it. So I've been working on a demo. Shaw, blasted book. It will probably be an opener of whatever next sort of big release we do. It won't be a single. Start of an EP, start of an album, something like that. Just wanted you to hear just a little snippet, not the whole thing. All right, that is going to do it for this month. Tap live or son Aishdochraum. And if you have any questions, I would love to do like a Q&A about whether it's Gaelic, the language, it's about Gaelic music, Ghaol, anything. Put it in the comments. I will do a future Q&A, maybe like a Christmas Q&A. How about that? Because that gives like at least 3 more editions. And that should be enough questions at that point to make it worth it. All right, well, if you are yet to go and stream Skris, now's your time to do it. It is... I probably should have talked about that. That's fine. Next time, go stream that. It's a lot of fun. Very proud of it. And Himi Shiva Yaya. Cheery.